Morning, guys. Ride share here. We're getting ready to go start the day. Forgot we got one step in between books, and that's shipping. I think shipping to me sucks. That's the worst, and I'm half awake. Anyhow, this is from last night, so you can see I got quite a few big boxes that I had to ship. In here is the pre-done quilt rack, so that did save me one package. All this stuff gets dropped off FedEx, post office, and then off to do our books. So hey, we'll be back, see what we can find today. All right, guys. Today maybe not so good on the books. Sorry about that. Decent. I got that. That one's gonna be good. There's some books in there. I shouldn't say I'm not gonna make money. I gotta go through a few here. I got a couple interesting ones. Somebody left these wrapped up. I don't know. Gotta try and figure out a date on these. But there's 3 of them. But there's one really interesting one I'm gonna show you here in a second. A couple other books. I'm just gonna load them up and get them going. That's a good book. Look at that book. That's a really good book right there. All right, anyhow, let's go up here and take a look. So I can get it in some good light, I guess. There it is. My First Summer in the Sierra by John Muir. It's always loud around here, guys. Apologize for that. 1911 first edition. It looks like it's in very, very good condition. So we're gonna have to find out a little bit more about this one. I think there's some value in this. I've seen them all over the price range, but in this condition, which is pretty darn good, the binding's pretty tight. We'll see. We'll let you know. All right. So there it is, guys. Not a whole lot so far, but still good. I'm not complaining. All right, let's get moving on to Saber. Okay, everybody, we're back. We're riding along here, and basically just finished doing the books. You saw a little bit of that. We've got one book we got some books for Amazon we're gonna make some money on, and obviously we'll make money, but it wasn't like a stellar stack there for me. Good enough though. Just keep feeding the beast. That's what they talk about with Amazon. The one thing about Amazon is you must continue to feed it. It's no different than eBay, and we always hear list. They're both big. Amazon is just gigantic, right? So the more you can get into them, the better off you are, and the better tools you use, the more efficient your product moves. I'm no player. I'm not a big player in Amazon. I'm just trying to scrape some ducats from them. There's bigger players, but you know, I'm like the little fish that swims next to the shark and nibbles off the scraps. I'm happy with that. You know, most of us are going to be happy with that. So that's how it works. Occasionally I'm going to find a book like that. I don't know. It is clean. It's 1911, the John Muir first edition. There's definitely something there. I just have to find out how I can price it on eBay right, or whatever. Very cool find on that book. So this is Wednesday. This is the last day of books. Tomorrow we hit the flea market. Right now I'm off to Savers. I'm actually going to make it in time before they even open the doors. There will not be a crazy line. Let's put it that way. The line will be nothing compared to crazy Senior Tuesday. So anyhow, we'll go see what we can find for the rest of the day. Hopefully we can find a few things, and I'll let you know. I'll show you along the way. All right, guys. Hey, thanks a lot. Hey, everyone. Man, it's bright. I'm going to do it this way. There you go. Savers. That's where I just came from. We're also going to go back into Savers. We're not going to do Goodwill today. We're just going to try our little experiment. We're going to just basically call this porch sit. We're going to sit in there and just wait for carts to come out and see what we got. First trip, I'm going to show you what I got, and just kind of a general. We'll talk about it overall later on. All right, let's take a peek. All right, there's the goods so far. I don't know any values really. I got general ideas on values, but we'll go over that in a little bit. That's the big guy right there. We'll see what that is, huh? What we paid for that kind of thing. So there's the first first run. So let's head back in. All right, guys, there it is, Savers. We just completed the second round. And so basically today we got here at 11. We left at 3:15. So about 4 hours, 15. And I took about a 30-minute kind of lunch outside, not doing anything. Picked up 5 more items. The wine tour game. I'm going to show you later what's in those 2 cases. That guy. All right, we'll show you everything kind of when we get home and do another video outside. All right, time to reload for some supplies, shipping. Everybody who knows me knows I love me those. I got 2 amps I got to ship out tonight. So pick up a few of those. I mean, it's pretty much any box I want. It's every size. They've got the oddball sizes too that I like for shipping flats, those are hard to find sometimes. So just keep looking and keep digging for boxes. All right, guys. All right, everybody. Hey, it's Mike, Rideshare Reseller. Good day today. Good one. We had a good day today. Yesterday, not so great. Just an average day. Today, really good. We broke my routine today. As you see from the first part of the video, I decided that I was going to basically do a 2-hour window in Savers in the morning, take about a lunch break, and hit 2 hours in the afternoon. So about 4 hours, 15 minutes. I was in that store today total to see what I could come up with. One good thing about them is they do bring carts out all the time. They have 2 girls who work, so there's some flow going through the store. You got a chance, you got the front end. Hopefully something big comes in, that kind of thing. So it was a good day that way. I don't normally like to do that, but sometimes you got to break your routine just a little bit to either kind of unwind from going from stop to stop. I could hit 8 or 10 Goodwills and drive myself crazy sometimes. So anyhow, that's what we did today. Now we're going to take a look at what we got. We kind of showed you a general look of everything that was on there. And so now we're going to show you a little up close and personal of each item that's on there. All right. All right. So let's take one item right off the bat. I've sold Micronata before, not this particular item, but this was a $9.99 item. And what it is very cool. It's an analog tester, and you know, you've seen these, but this one's like in mint condition. Very, very, very good condition. There it is. Got the manual and everything. I think I'm gonna get top dollar for this. I think this is gonna be between $69 and $89 in that general range. And everything on here you see I use a Savers discount of 20%, the coupon. So that's like $8, all right? And that's where that's gonna flow in at. So I'm gonna dip in and out. Sometimes I'm gonna drop some stuff to the ground. All right, let's just get the big item out of the way, all right? Found another one of these. Now this one's gonna need some work. Here it is, guys, all right? You can hear it chiming back there. This is a really nice size Black Forest cuckoo clock. It's, I'd say it's still in pretty good condition for as old as it is. It's got a little shingle missing here. I think there's a little problem up here. One of the guys is broken down here. And I think there might be one person missing on the upper section, but overall pretty good. And I paid, you can see it in there, $19 for that guy. 20, basically $19.99. I'm gonna auction this guy off. I don't know where it's gonna go because it's basically for parts, but some clock guy is gonna want it, and I'm gonna put it in there for, you know, a $99 starting auction, that kind of thing, and see what happens. But it's far more valuable than the $19.99 that I paid for it. All right, that's 2 that I've gotten out of there in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Put her down. While I'm down there, let's come back. All right, here we go. A little more up my alley. It's pretty big. Anybody got an idea what it is? Anybody? Let's do it this way. Anybody got an idea? Back up. All right, it is an 81 slot golf ball holder. It has a little hole. You can see them right there. Golf ball sits in there. Okay. I paid a whopping $6.18 for this guy. Oh, this was at a Goodwill. I shouldn't say I was not at every Goodwill. I sat at Savers all day, and then there's a Goodwill like quarter mile from Savers, so I dipped in to that one after I left Savers, and this is the only item I got from there. So I lied. Anyhow, there it is, the one item from Goodwill. This guy here, this will go for about $70 to $85 with shipping, and a lot of the shipping here is like $40, $45. Again, you know I have every box, so this one's not as bad as it looks. It looks bad, but it shouldn't be that much trouble. All right, we'll keep going. We'll do a couple smalls now. Little Harley Davidson. This is Maestro. So the one with the sidecar on it right here. Right there with the sidecar. Whopping $299 on that. 20 to 25. So 3 minus 20%, so 240, 250. Still gonna make good money. It's brand new. Always pick stuff like this up. They're quick and easy flips usually. Where shall we go? All right. Now, Savers packages stuff like this in these little bags, and I don't know why, but I guess they just don't want them to have a problem. But you gotta check inside the package. So I'm not gonna spend. It's only $4.99. It was $4.99 on this one. Yeah, because I didn't get 2 bags. I got this one, $4.99. So you gotta open it up. It's a Greenlee knockout punch set for bearings. So open it up, and one's missing. Right there, down there in that corner. It's missing. It's not a problem, but it does hurt the value a little bit. But there is one that's just sold like this online for $59. So I'll get 59 out of the $5 minus my 20%. So don't just discount when you don't find all the parts there. Again, we talk about it. It will sell to somebody who needs almost everything or has the bolt that will work for that. All right. So good pickups, tools, vintage tools, that kind of thing. Oh, I'll just pick this guy up. Oh, it's heavy. You probably have seen these. This is the Inspirational Symphony gold label is the company. They have the little metal disc that play the music. The reason why I got this one, the Christmas one, is $50 to $65. I think you can get for it, maybe a little more. I'm not positive. But this guy just had a comp of $99.95, and I paid $9.99. So this guy here will get me about 100. And this one plays the hymns. I'll flip it around for you. And it plays the hymns. It plays Amazing Grace, Jesus Loves Me, This I Know, How Great Thou Art, How Great Thou Art, Ode to Joy, and Rock of Ages, that kind of thing. Oh, crazy me, huh? Anyhow, this guy will get me about $100. Look for these, especially in the box. I always like them in the box. All right, where do we go next? All right, I did buy another bag. I bought this one in the bag. There's another picker there. He's a funny guy, and this is what I found. All right, Mac box set, iLife, iWork, and OS X Leopard. And he goes, "Why are you gonna buy that?" I think it was $4.99 or $5.99. It was $5.99, so about $5, right? Because I always tell you, old software always sells. So he passes it up, right? I'll get $35 for that. I got some CDR discs. I'll probably just maybe throw those in, I don't know, or just throw them away. They're not really that valuable. So old software, especially Apple old software, I gotta move this to the right side, sells well. I'll get $35 out of my $5, and it'll sell quick. All right, we just keep plugging along. Next up, wasn't too sure because these have kind of come down in price, or they haven't done really as well. But this one seems to have some good comps. This is Derek Carr. This is the Madden one, Ultimate Team Series 18. Derek Carr, I paid $5.99 for it. And it's going to get me about 35. So the same thing as the software. So 35 bucks. Should sell pretty quickly. Nice little pickup. Where do we go now? All right. I always pick this stuff up. Musical instruments. Look at it. Only paid $9.99 for this one. It's crazy, folks. I mean, sometimes they mark things there. I don't know why, but that's just the way it goes. Sometimes they overmark, sometimes they undermark. It's an Armstrong, and you'll see why. It's an Armstrong flute. All right. This particular flute is a student flute, I think. It's not worth as much as you think, so maybe that's why it was priced the way it was. I'm guessing 50 to 75. I'm guessing. It could be more, I don't know, but I think it's 50 to 75. So it looks expensive, but in reality, it's not quite as expensive as you think it is. The ones you want, really, I think, are the Yamahas. The Yamaha ones are really a little bit more valuable. This one is made in the USA. It's an Armstrong. And also, with flutes, I'll give you a big tip here. Some of them are sterling silver. So you got to keep your eye out for those. Every so often you see one. It's rare, but they do come in sterling silver. So keep your eyes out for that. All right? You're going to see I got another instrument, too. Put this down. Well, might as well show it to you right now. So the brand is Omega, but it's Selmar. You saw me get another one this out of Savers just about a week ago, or a week and a half ago. Well, I got another one. And here it is. Clarinet. This one's a clarinet. Selmar. And this one here is, I can't remember the name on this one. I have to look it up for you. It was on here. A Selmar. See, the writing's really faded on it. Sorry, I can't tell you what it is. Omega. Well, see, Omega's right on the front cover. It's on the cover. Duh, it's on the cover. Oh, that's too funny. You gotta love it. It's a long day, long day. So this clarinet, believe it or not, will get me about $150. This one's a little better. And look at what I paid on this one. Wait till you see. You're gonna laugh. There it is, $6.99. $6.99. Absolutely crazy. But then there's some things in there that I shake my head at when I go back. So I shake my head at when I go back in there. And sometimes I'm like, how's this price and this price? And there's like no rhyme or reason here. They're different pricers. I have no clue. It just drives you crazy. It's wild. All right. Like this, you'll see this. I thought this was pretty good and maybe should have been $9, you know, personally $10. But it's Winnie the Pooh. It's a Winnie the Pooh lamp base. It's a vintagey one. Not that old, okay? No lampshade, but I wouldn't ship the lampshade anyhow, probably, unless it was matching to the Pooh exactly. So, what did I pay? $4.99. So, sitting there, I might have missed this one. I don't know the date code, but this might have been there a little while because I didn't catch it. I don't know, 50 to 100. It's in that range. It's somewhere in there, even without the lampshade. Pretty cool. It's that vintage Winnie the Pooh series lamps, that kind of thing. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Another game. This one's called Wine Tour and Road Game and Winery Guide. Now, I don't know how this game was made, but I think it was from the Napa Valley. Somebody made it. I don't know if a winery did or what. It's 1983 is the markings. Why I picked it up, number one, price. Almost all their games are $2.99 or $4.99. $2.99, I think, right? $2.99. And what's good about this guy is this guy has no comps. So I'm riding free. So I'm going to be the only one who has it. So I don't know where I'm going to price it. Somewhere probably between 50 and 100. That's personally me because it's in really good shape. And there'll be some wine guy or wine collector who's going to want it. The board itself is very cool. It's very large. It folds out very big. And it has the wineries on it. So somebody could maybe make it into a piece of art to hang on the wall. So there's a lot of uses for just this game, even if they don't use it as a game. So that's why I picked that guy up. All right, we got a couple more here. Simple one, Wonder Bible, Talking Bible as seen on TV, $3.99. No brainer. It's going to sell for about $19 to $22. That's it. $3.99. You see, I paid $3.99 for this and $4.99 for the lamp. I don't know. I tell you, it's just crazy. It's all over the place. No real consistency on anything. So you just got to kind of find their mistakes is what you do. I don't want to call it their mistakes because they're pricing it. Maybe that's what they just want to price it at. But you're trying to find their lows and stay away from their highs, that kind of thing. So about $22, I think, right around there. Oh, I think that fell out. All right. This is out of the bag. This is $1.99. This was a Matrix metronome and $1.99. These guys sell for about $20 to $23. First class ship, real easy. So I always find this brand, and I always like shipping that brand. Simple, and they sell. So another quick flip. All right, we've got an interesting one. I'm gonna show you the box because I got it in the box. And okay, I think somebody thought this was a toy. I guess it is a toy. I have no idea if it's a toy. I'm gonna open it up pretty much and take it out all the way for you guys. I didn't have to take it out. I knew what it kind of was. It's a K&E sewing machine. This one's pink. We'll pull it out in a second. I paid a whopping $5.99 for it. I like that there's the box. It's not very big, but it's kind of cool. See if we can get it out without damaging everything and cracking everything up, right? All right, here we go. Look at this little thing. That's it. That's it. K&B little sewing machine. Yeah, I don't even know. Does it go up? Yeah, it goes up and down. You can see it going up and down. I didn't care because it's going to get me about $50 to $60 easy. That's why I got it. Looks really cool underneath. It's really well made. I mean, some of the older stuff is just so well made, right? I mean, they put effort into it. It's all metal, no plastic. Very, very, very cool. And like I said, $50 to $60 easy on that. All right, I'll put that down. Let me look around. All right, now we're going to get into Bookland. So we've got 3 books we want to show you, 3 sets, okay? What I do with the bins, you see me do it. I collect these. This is Dr. Seuss. So there's a bunch of Dr. Seuss in here. So every time I get these, I keep them, put them in a pile. I paid $100 for the bin, so why not, right? So I'm building a lot of Dr. Seuss's, and then I will sell them off and make X dollars. You know, I don't know how many I'll put together. I'll look at it, and I put them together and sell them from there. All right? So that's what I do with Dr. Seuss. Do we have a visitor? You can see I'm just doing it out in front of my house, right? Sorry. All right, I picked these up out of the bin today too. Look at these. So these are wrapped. This is Walt Disney World, Wonderful World of Reading. So they're sealed. There's 3 in each one. I don't know how I'm going to do this one. I want to sell them sealed. That's what I want to do, but I don't know the other books. But they're, you know, there's a lady's name on them from the envelope. So there's 12. So I got a total of 12 of these. See them? 3 threes. So 12. I don't know yet. But again, this is the kind of stuff out of those bins that you get to help offset that $100 so that I can ship the rest of the books to Amazon in my mind with a 0 cost factor on the books because the bin's already been paid for by these. All right. All right. We got one more book we want to show. It's the one that's got the most potential from today. All right. This was down deep in the bowels of that bin as I lean deep inside that thing. Some people ask, how do I get down in there? I mean, I really do. I mean, I want a ladder. I'm going to have to bring a ladder. But anyhow, right here. All right. Anybody know who John Muir is? If you're from California, you know who John Muir is. John Muir is the wilderness guy, most famous for Yosemite, that general area, the Sierras and the Sierra Club. That's John Muir. So this is a 1911 first edition, definitely a first edition. And so what was interesting, you can see it's in very good shape. There's a original, like a print, I don't know. It's just amazing when they did these books back in the day. Excuse me. And what's interesting about this book too, I'll show somebody, it says right here, you can see a little stamp. I gotta get it just right so you can see it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Right there, it says presentation copy. Okay, it's a stamp. So I did a little work on presentation copy, and it says presentation copy is from the author to somebody personally. It's not signed, but that's what a presentation copy is, I think. If I'm wrong, somebody please correct me in the comments, but I think that's pretty much what it is. But you can see this book. Let me back up. It's all in pretty darn good condition right there. You know, as far as, look at the binding. Always the binding on these older books. There's one that sold not like this. There's different copies from that year. This one says Constable London. Okay, so I don't know if this is a London first edition or what, but it's still a first edition with the presentation copy. One sold for $320 on eBay. I don't know what I'm going to get for this. I'm not going to guarantee you anything, but I'm going to look it up, and I'm hoping that I get some good money. When we sell it, we'll show you what we got for it. All right. Now, this kind of goes back. I'm going to spend a second here. It kind of goes back to, you know, people go, why do you do the books, right? It's a lot of work. Well, let's put it this way. Let's say somebody gave you a bin of books, right? And they said inside this bin of books is $500, but you got to pay $100 to get it. So you say, would you do that? Let's say that somebody put at every level, there was a $5 bill, maybe a 10, a 20, a 50, and a 100 green dollar bill. You'd take that bin every time, right? And you just go get those green dollar bills. That's no different. That's what I'm doing here, and that's what everybody's doing, right? We do the same thing in the store. You're walking down an aisle. You're not going to get everything on the aisle, but you might take one item that's $20. So everything adds up. Amazon to eBay to Facebook Marketplace. It's just kind of this one big family of stuff. And you just got to figure out how to make money off of each and every item that you find. So I personally find the books fascinating. It's a challenge. I'm not doing anything between the hours of basically 9 and 11. That's that window. And I use those Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday days to get those books. Tomorrow's flea market day. So we'll do flea market and then we'll go into our regular routine. I will flash. I'm going to go through some very fast what sold, just like 4 of them. Let me get to my page here. All right. Real simple. They'll probably go across my chest. Bissell Spot Bot sold for $50 with $34.95 shipping. The gentleman lives in Idaho, so he knew that my shipping was really high for Idaho, so he balanced out the $10. I was asking, I think, $60. And $50 and $34.95. That was from my storage locker guy. He's been slammed lately, so I'm still going to get in on his storage locker. It's just going to take me a little bit. He hasn't forgotten me, and when we do, we'll let you know. All right, my favorite items. Another one, a Yamaha amp, $179.95. Got a car going by. $179.95, $49.95 shipping. Like I said, all my amps are $49.95 shipping. I know that's rock solid for the East Coast. Anything in between, I make a couple bucks off the shipping. And hopefully you've seen my video prior now of how I ship electronics. You'll see how I shipped the turntable if you go to that video, and you can kind of understand how I do these bigger items. All right, next one up is a bow and arrow. Well, not a bow and arrow, it's a crossbow. Don't call it a bow and arrow, it's a crossbow. Got this one just recently, like 2 days ago, and it's a Genesis Pro. Sold for $89.95, $27.95 shipping, and I had the box. That's really cool. All right, next one up, a set of golf clubs, or I should say woods. Basically, another car. Let them go by. Basically, these are the Warrior brand, which were sold, I think, on TV. Not the greatest clubs in the world, but some of these people will just, you know, they want them. And this is 3 woods. I think it was the 3, the 5, and the 7. I don't have the picture in front of me. They sold for $99.95, $23.95 shipping. And it didn't go that far. Remember this, I packaged it up, it was $21 shipping. All right, guys, guess what I got to do now? I got to go inside that garage and ship 10 items. 2 of them are amplifiers. It's a long night. If you want to be a picker, this is what it's about, man. It's like, it never stops. I think Kevin at Commonwealth Picker has said that well. He says, hey, it's a 7-day-a-week job. Every day you're doing something involving your business. But I will tell you, it's the most rewarding, most fun, looking for things like this, okay? Hopefully you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscription, whatever. We'll keep them coming. We're doing better, I think. And I will see you soon. Thank you very much.